す。
おはようございます。
こんにちは、こんばんは。
Hi everyone.
元気ですか？
元気です。
今日私はケイジンと一緒に日本語のライブストリームをお送りします。
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いいたします。
And チミチミ too.
チミチミ。ケイジンは元気ですか？
元気です。
すごい
ですね。
いい色ですね。カラフル。
So flowery today because it's a special day. I have live with Risa Sensei.
And after you have a Korean live
Yeah,
stream
I have
too.
Korean live today. So if you want to learn Korean too,
Yeah.
go to Korean class 101 at 1 right after this live.
And the Chim Chim is going to be there too.
Yeah, Chim Chim will be my co-teacher.
Nice, Chim Chim.
Oh, Kata, Liv, Carlos, CJ, Anion, Cody.
안녕, コリエさん。こんにちは。
안녕하세요. こんにちは。
おストヤです。おストヤさんはじめまして。
Oh, I know him. Do you come to Korean live then? I think I saw his name a lot. Osto. Ostoja. Billy, the science fiction and horror and fantasy fan.
ケイジさんだって。
KG, where?
This one. カルロスさんせ。ケイジ。
Jean.
Okay.
On Facebook too. And Henry, Jimmy.
ヘンリーさん、はい。キアピリメルさん。こんにちは、こんにちは。
A lot of people are using hiragana and katakana.
Yeah.
Because I was about to introduce this one for beginners, but if you're already familiar, well, but it's still free.
Still free.
Still free. And then also, I know a lot of people are familiar with hiragana, but katakana is so confusing, isn't it? Because for me, hiragana, I'm totally fine with it. But katakana, it takes time for me to read.
Right.
But we still have this free cheat sheet.
So it's
Yay.
hiragana and katakana.
Right. So in
So-
Japanese, there are two different kind of writing systems.
Right.
It's hiragana and katakana, right?
So and kanji.
Kanji.
So but in this PDF sheet, so you can find the hiragana chart and the katakana chart,
Ooh.
and there's a place you can practice. Practice writing Japanese hiragana and katakana too.
Yes, so please check it out because if you want to get used to Japanese writing system, well, you have to write it down. Well, some people
Right.
are so smart and just see and remember everything, but as a normal person, you have to write it down yourself many times. Then you will get used to this writing system.
And also there's a part
Ooh.
which looks like this. So actually, you can tape it
I
like
see.
this and play as a card.
Wow, that's so cool. So
So-
you print it out and cut and then just play as like flashcard.
Right. So it's written in English and written in Japanese.
That's cool. So yeah, that's actually how I learned hiragana and katakana. So you can take advantage of it. The thing is, it's free.
Free.
Yeah, the link is in the description. If you're on YouTube, it's on description below. And if you're on Facebook,
Above.
above. Yes.
I used to pronounce above like above.
Oh, yeah. Same. It's very difficult.
But the director told me pronounce above.
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 So please check it out. It's free, and then you can just download it if you logged in. Free.
お、パンさん said. 日本は私の第二のふるさとと思います。
おー
素敵ですね。第二のふるさと。ふるさと is in
Hometown.
English hometown.
I see. So you think Japan is your second hometown?
hometown.
That's cool.
Nice. In Korea, do you do 1, 2, 3 or 1,
1,
2,
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, so same in Japanese. Oh, that's different. We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 6 or this is okay, but 6,
Oh.
7 or this is okay. 8,
Okay.
this is okay, this is okay. So some cultural differences.
The
Japanese
topic
and
will be
Korean.
how to count
Yeah.
with fingers in Japanese and Korean.
But today's topic is not how to count in Korean and Japanese, but
Right. Build Japanese sentences.
oh, so we are going to talk about Japanese sentence order, which is pretty different from English, right?
Right.
So let's see how the
Yeah.
Japanese English sentence order is like.
So English sentence orders subject, verb, object.
Oh, so what is subject?
Subject is like I or you.
Right, something that does an action,
Mhm.
like someone
Something
or
does an
something
action.
does an action, do something. I sleep, I study.
And the verb is an action.
Right, it's an action.
Sleep, to sing, or
Eat.
something like that. To eat.
Sing, dance, and
And object is
a thing that receive an action.
the thing receive an action.
Action, yeah, receive. So
Receive an action.
this does the action. This action.
This action.
Yes, receive the action. I think you are very good at English, better than us. So you are already familiar with this concept.
Yes. What is called SVO.
SVO language.
Subject, verb, object.
Awesome. Then how about in Japanese?
In
Is
Japanese.
the order the same?
So the subject comes first, is the same as English,
Oh.
and then object
Oh,
and verb. So the verbs comes at the last.
I see. So that's the difference. The order is verb comes middle in English, verb comes at the end. And the object comes at the end, but it comes in the middle.
So let's put in an example sentence.
Okay,
For
so
example,
Mhm.
should we go for the object with or the just
let's add it.
subject?
Yeah, let's
Okay,
add it
the first
later.
let's do a simple one.
Yeah, without object. Let's
Without
make
object.
it so simple.
without object.
Yes, without object.
So first, in
I w-
English, I study.
Mm.
So how do you say I study in Japanese? 私は勉強します.
I see. So,
So-
basically, the word order is same. I
Right.
subject.
So without
Study.
object is exactly the same in English.
Mhm.
The sentence order is the same.
Mhm.
Like 私は
Mhm.
is a subject and 勉強します is a verb.
I see. Interesting.
Object, verb. I study. 私は勉強します. So it's the same.
Right. So,
Mm.
what if I want to say I study Japanese, just like you guys?
I study Japanese.
Right.
So in English, can you put this one for the English?
Yes. So I
Yeah.
study Japanese. You say I study Japanese. You don't
Japanese.
say Japanese I study, right?
Yeah.
Oops, I dropped eraser. Sorry, everyone.
So I study Japanese. In Japanese, so as you can see here, in English, subject, verb, object. And in Japanese is subject, object, verb.
Oh, so it should go
You're right. ありがとう.
and then it should go here, right? Here you are.
ありがとう. So, object is 日本語. And make sure to don't forget the particle. So I'm gonna
I see. So,
私は日本語日本語を勉強
if you are not able to read this hiragana, you can click on the link. It's here, but we are not going to introduce every single hiragana today. So please check out the link in the description, and we cannot teach everything today. So
yeah,
please check it out.
I put hiragana here because some people cannot able to read kanji. So this hiragana is refers for the reading of this kanji.
Great. So this is the basic order. And in English, word order is so important, right?
Right.
For example, I say, my mom ate an apple. My mom ate an apple. But if I change the word order, my mom and an apple, apple ate my mom.
An apple ate my mom. It's totally makes the whole meaning of the sentence.
Yeah, it changes the meaning completely. So in English,
The daily action turned into the horror story.
yeah, my mom ate an apple ate my mom. Yes, the meaning changes completely. That's why in English,
Right.
the word order is extremely important.
Important, right.
How about in Japanese?
In
What if
Japanese,
I mixed like 日本語を私は勉強します like this. Does
So
it make sense?
in Japanese, sentence order is not as important as English
Mm.
because even if you change the sentence order, word order, it means the same.
Oh,
Why?
why?
Because I sounds like a teacher. Why?
You are a teacher. You're my teacher.
Because Japanese have a particles here.
Ah.
Like, wo, wa. As you can see, the blue part of this,
I see.
the blue hiragana characters. This is what we call particle.
Particles. Okay, so
Yeah. Particle.
particles. So this is very important part of Japanese language.
yeah.
And if I see wa,
Mm.
then the word before wa is always a topic, right? So
Right.
this is called topic marking particle.
Right.
And then this topic marking particle marks wa, the word,
Subject.
as yes, subject or object. Subject, topic.
So the particles always marks
Mhm.
subject or
topic.
that's-
Yes, in this
We
case,
like-
this is topic marking
That's
particle.
right. Topic marking particle.
Oh,
Wo,
yes.
it marks this object.
I see. So this is object marking particle.
Right.
So if there is any word before o, it's always object. In
Mm.
English, always the word after the verb is object, but in
Mhm.
Japanese, before o is always object. So
Right.
even though you mix it,
Right.
basically it's an object, right?
So what we mean is, as long as the particle in in the correct place,
Mhm.
even if you change the sentence word order, it means basically the same.
Yes. So
So for example,
Mhm.
the first sentence was 日本語
私は
私は日本語を勉強します which means
Mhm.
I study Japanese and you can change this word order.
Mhm.
Let's do okay 私は勉強します日本語を It means I study Japanese, so
Oh,
it's the
so
same
it means
meaning.
Same. There are so many different variations. Like you can put it here or here, here. So if we introduce everything today, that's so confusing,
We don't
right?
have enough time.
Yeah. So today we are going to introduce a really common sentence pattern that native Japanese people use really often. So let's focus on that. But before that, we actually got a
have
question from
Karen Hareford-san. What is hiragana?
Hiragana. Tararararan. So basically, Risa wrote
hiragana here.
hiragana here. This is Japanese alphabet name. So in English, do you have any alphabet name? Because in Korean, the alphabet name is Hangul. So Korean writing system is Hangul, but in Japanese writing system is hiragana, or there's one more writing system which is
Katakana.
So it's the name of the alphabet. And if you are not familiar with this hiragana Japanese alphabet, tada, we prepared this free worksheet.
Do you want me to hold chim chim?
Oh yes, please. Chim chim.
Let's put it like this.
So yes, this is Japanese writing system. So you can just download it for free, and you can also find our videos there to learn the Japanese alphabet. So please check it out. It's free.
Free
Japanese
alphabet.
writing system.
The
Japanese
keyword
alphabet.
is free.
Free. I love something free, so when it's free, I always download it. So take
Yeah.
advantage of it. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, so we got a lot of comments like,
We just call it the ABCs. Right.
yeah, and then a lot of people say sugoi or like interesting. Great, right? This is the basic Japanese sentence order. And today, let's make some examples.
Sure.
So far we made this short sentence, right? I study Japanese.
I study Japanese.
But Risa, this
Yes?
is not enough. I want to make a longer sentence. I want to be advanced student.
Okay. What do you want?
I want to say I study Japanese with my friends because I don't want to study alone.
Okay. I study Japanese with my friend.
Okay.
So first you can put in English. We can put
Okay.
in English. I study Japanese with my friend.
Yes.
So in English. So let's
Mhm.
find out how we say this in Japanese.
Right. So where should I put this with my friends in Japanese?
With my friend in Japanese.
So
Okay.
first, what is friend in Japanese?
My friend. Friend in Japanese is tomodachi.
Tomodachi.
And we have a particle here.
Another.
Another particle. Tomodachi. To. So to is the particle which means with.
I see. So
So
my friend is tomodachi.
right.
To with my friend.
With my friend.
So I wanna put it somewhere.
Sure.
You said Japanese sentence order is pretty flexible, so I can put it any place, right? But is there any
Right.
common pattern?
Yeah, let's stick with the common pattern.
Common one. I wanna speak like a native speaker.
Alright, so the common place to put this maybe after subject. 私は
I see. 私は
友達とありがとう。
友
友達と and then what we need is I study Japanese with my friend 友達と日本語を
日本語を
meaning Japanese
Oh, I see. So it was here.
and then
Ta-da!
finally
Yes.
勉強します meaning to study
Oh, I see. So without this, I study Japanese was. Ta-da!
私は日本語を勉強します
But if I want to say I study Japanese with my friends,
we add my friend in Japanese 友達と here
so between subject and object, right?
Right.
So this is a common pattern that native Japanese people use. So cool.
So repeat after me 私は友達と日本語を勉強します
So is it okay, everyone? And Kalan and Okureiman, everyone knows tomodachi is friends. Good job, good
友達
job.
ひらがなtrue yeah I forgot to put ひらがな so 私は友達 meaning friend
Friend.
と日本語日本語を another particle
Meaning
勉強
Japanese.
します
Meaning to study.
So the 勉強する is a verb meaning to study but here we put します in a must form so the polite form of the verb must form
I
勉強し
see.
ます
Okay, so
私は
CM Lady actually has a great question and it's actually my student for Korean class too.
Nice.
Is the I, watashi necessary for sentence or can you omit it? Actually, that's a great question. Should I always say 私は友達と日本語を勉強します? Can I just remove it? Does it still make sense?
It does make sense
Yeah, because even without 私は, I mean, in the context, you understand that, right?
right
In English, you always need to put subject, but in Japanese, you can omit it if it makes sense in the sentence.
and also the particle is in the right position
Yeah, so it totally makes sense.
yeah
But today, we are trying to match the English
English.
word order to make to help you understand better. So I put it.
right
And with this, 私は is totally fine too, right?
yes
Yes.
alright so let's add some more word for this
Okay.
sentence
So I study Japanese with my friends at a cafe.
at cafe
Yes.
okay so the English is here I study maybe I can put yeah okay oh stick oops I study
I study
Japanese
Japanese with my friends.
my friend
Not at home, not school,
Japanese with
but
my
at
friend
cafe. I want to make the sentence longer.
cafe
Yes. Cafe. Okay.
so in English
So what is cafe in Japanese?
cafe in Japanese
Yes.
is cafe
I see.
there's some word like kissa or
Ah.
if you want to use a Japanese word but a cafe is more common to use
I see. So you write like this, right?
in katakana because cafe is a word from overseas so we put katakana character here
Right. So if it's a long word, we always use in katakana, right? Hiragana word usually for traditional Japanese word, I think.
right so the word comes from overseas we usually put katakana like this
Yeah.
this is katakana
Yeah, we just explained there is two writing system in Japanese,
Yeah.
hiragana and katakana, and these are hiragana, but this is for katakana. So you need to learn two different writing system to master Japanese.
oh Maruti Brandan san happy birthday yesterday happy birthday
Happy
It was his
birthday!
birthday お少し前に姉は友達と日本語を勉強しました Perfect sentence さすがタウトウィックさん
Oh, awesome. Good
大
job.
大学で日本語を勉強しています完璧な sentence.
Awesome, great.
ユスマンさん。Nice.
Good job, everyone. So,
うん。
okay, so we
Right.
have cafe here. That what is at? So I think in English you use the preposition to refer to the location, right? Is there
Right.
any location marking particle in Japanese?
Here, you can see this blue one. で、
Which is de.
で、
で、so cafe de.
カフェで、meaning at cafe. At cafe.
Okay. So I want to put it into Japanese sentence. Is there any common pattern that Japanese people put? I guess it's not here, right?
私は友達と日本語を勉強しますカフェで。It's not a wrong sentence.
Yeah.
But
More
the common
common
pattern
one
is
is
私は
Here? Oh,
カフェで
I see.
友達と日本語を勉強します。Yes. or maybe 私は友達とカフェでかな。
See?
So both is
Japanese,
common.
yeah, Japanese sentence order is pretty
Yeah.
flexible.
私は友達とカフェで日本語を勉強します。Maybe
So-
it's more common.
Yeah, as long as you put these extra information between subject and object, it sounds very natural. So maybe you can say 私はカフェで友達と日本語を勉強します。Or you
Right.
can also say カフェで友達と日本語を勉強します。
は
Both are really common. So
は友達ありがとうとカフェで日本語My writing is horrible.
it's
勉
good.
強難しい勉強私は友達と
友達と
カフェで
カフェで
日本語を
日本語を
勉強
勉強
します
します。
私は友達とカフェで日本語を勉強します which means
I study Japanese with my friends at cafe.
cafe.
So if you want to use this kind of order, I mean this kind of sentence, you now just need to change the word order. Word, not
Word.
order. For example, instead of cafes, one student said 大学, right?
大学
At
OK
school, at university. Then you
Right.
can say 大学で。
私は友達と大学で日本語を勉強します I study Japanese with my friend at the university.
Right, so you can make this long sentence now.
本
So
当だね
I have one question.
Hi.
This is extra question, but what if I want to say I study Japanese with my friends at cafe in the morning.
In the morning.
In the
so
morning.
you want to make
Even
the
longer.
sentence longer.
Yeah, even longer. So where do you
In the
use
morning.
Yeah, 私は What is morning in Japanese?
朝
朝. Then 私は where is usually the common location to put that kind of time word in Japanese? 私は
私は Let's say 私は
朝
朝に
Oh,
I would put after 私は
I see. So again, Japanese sentence order is pretty flexible, but if you want to put extra information, it's
Right.
usually between the subject and object. 朝.
So it's a kanji for 朝
Mhm.
And like I said, I put another particle here. 私は朝
Di-di-di-di.
に It's another particle.
Oh, so this is a particle for the time, right? 朝に
The time.
夜に
夜に
7時に
Nice one.
7
So as long as the particle is after this time, and you can put it in another place too. Like 私は友達と朝にカフェで日本語を勉強します。
Yeah.
It's okay too.
Yeah,
so the
so-
particle is important.
Right, particle is so important. Okay, so I think this is pretty clear. So
Right.
do you want any quiz?
Yes, let's do the
Review.
quiz. So can you say I study Japanese in
I
Japanese?
study Japanese. So
I study Japanese.
what is I in Japanese?
私
私. Then how about study? I study.
勉強します
I see. So the word order is anyone knows the answer?
And don't forget to put the particle.
Yep.
私は勉強します。
So we have two words. So what is the most common Japanese sentence pattern? If you know the answer, please leave a comment. And I know the answer.
You know the answer.
Yes, I know the answer. So
Please.
can I say this? 私は勉強します.
Exactly.
So I study is 私は勉強します. I'm not using all this detailed information right now.
Simple, simple.
Yeah. 私は勉強します.
私は勉強します I study.
Okay, then.
So then, can you say I study Japanese at a cafe?
Okay.
It's a long one.
Right. So usually for the extra information, I put them between subject and object, right? Between subject and object, I put lots of information. So I study Japanese.
At cafe, I said. Right?
I study Japanese at cafe.
I study Japanese at cafe. So I study Japanese. First, I study is 私は勉強します. I
私は
study
勉強します
Japanese is you put object at the middle in Japanese.
Yes. So 私は and the cafe in Japanese at the cafe in Japanese is カフェで
Yes. And then
So 私は and we didn't mention friends so 私はカフェで日本語を勉強します I study Japanese at cafe.
so cafe de means at cafe. 日本語 means Japanese. 勉強します is study.
So let's ask viewers.
Yes, good job, Crafty Karman 1 and Amiro, Irfan, Osman.
So let's ask viewers, how would you say I study Japanese at a classroom?
Oh, it's not cafe, right? It's classroom. Okay, that's a challenge. So what?
Right.
Please give me a hint. What is classroom in Japanese?
Classroom in Japanese is 教室.
Okay, 教室. So it's a new word and 教室 means classroom. So could you show us the kanji and
Right,
hiragana?
sure.
教
教
室おいしょおいしょおいしょおいしょおいしょは
haha. So 教室. This means
教室
so as I remember, this kind of extra information comes between subject and object, right? So I think I know the location, and then for this, well, we need something particle, and
Good
then
point.
yes, oh, 教室 and Okureiman and Leonard Nuri. Okay, you guys are doing a good job. Please keep writing. And then we need particles.
カルロスさん、perfect. 私は教室で日本語を勉強します。
教室で another
Awesome.
particle で meaning at
Yeah, we previously used cafe de, right? The location marking
same
particle.
particle.
But instead of cafe, we used 教室. So I study Japanese in the classroom.
In the classroom.
Yeah.
Right.
Location marking particle.
私は教室で日本語を
勉強します。I study Japanese at the classroom.
Okay, that's very good sentence. And
Yes.
can I ask another question for everyone? Something that you haven't learned today, but I'm sure you are so smart and clever, so you can apply this rule for my question. So, how can I say I study Japanese with Risa?
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say I study Japanese with Risa. But previously we say I study Japanese with friends,
with friends
but I want to say with, oops, sorry. Wow, don't go away, Nihongo, Japanese. So,
私は Oh. I'm gonna put the answer.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. So I want to say I study Japanese with. My question is, Risa, I want to make this sentence. So can anyone say I study Japanese with Risa, not with friends or not with mother, father? Can anyone know the answer?
お、デイビッドさん早い。私はリサと日本語を勉強します。You're right.
You're right. So
早い。
早い。
お、JJ さんも私はリサ先生と日本語を勉強したいです。He said he wants to study
You
Japanese
even
with Risa.
make it more difficult. Great job. How about PAPA?
ピエピエさん。私はリサ先生と日本語を勉強します。Great!
Awesome, fantastic, wonderful. So I need to put Risato here, right? Because it's an extra information for this sentence. So you put between subject and object. So お願いします。先生。
私はLisa. It's my name. と is a particle which means with.
With.
リサと日本語を勉強します。
So I think this sentence can be used all of you guys because you
Your
come
names.
to Japanese live every Thursday to study with Risa, right?
ありがとうございます。
And also like Keijin. If you want to say you study Japanese with Keijin, you just need to change this name. 私はKeijinと日本語を勉強します。
Or put your friend's name. Or yeah.
Yeah. Great. So I think everyone got our lessons. Billy said structure. I think I got it and great. And then yeah, I think all you guys did a great job today.
Thank
and
you.
I have a question. What is the topic for next week?
The topic for next week is Learn Japanese in 6 months.
Right, so this is the end of June and you have just 6 months. Oh, this is Korean 6 months. Okay, you have 6 months left. So how can you study Japanese in 6 months? We can help. It will be June 27, next Thursday at
June
12
27th.
p.m. Japanese time. So please join us and Risa Sensei will show you amazing tips.
Thank you so much, Keijin. And Keijin have a Korean class live stream after this. So
yeah, if you want to learn Korean with me too,
And
it will be
Chim-Chim?
in 30 minutes. I need to prepare. I need to put makeup again.
Okay, thank you so much guys for the comment and Keijin いつもありがとうございます。
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Right, I'll see you guys next week.
Next week, bye bye. Piero, Carlos, Uchiwa, Cody, Joseph, Pie, Kalen.